Yeah, in the song "Cruel," I'm just going to read these lyrics because I think both. Well, I'm going to read them right now. I think both feelings are exactly the same as one another, especially when one considers that they both have a crippling effect on your brain, your heart, and your body. It's all the same in the end, and whatever the thought is, I mean, it's kind of what we were talking about earlier, right? Is the, I guess the yin and the yang of anything and everything.
Yeah, that's cruel. When I say both feelings, it's kind of like the feeling of like, you know what I'm talking about? It's like when we were kids, we climb the tallest trees in town. We never
Yep.
thought about, like, you do really reckless stuff as a kid where physically, like, you could really hurt yourself for the
Right.
rest of your life. You could, like, you climb something and never think about the fact, like, wow, if I fall down from here, I'm either gonna be dead or I'm gonna be crippled for the rest of my life.
Right.
And like, in the same way that the way you allow yourself as you get older to fall in love with people, and you do it without inhibition. Or I guess you do it with inhibition. Anyways, yeah, you do it, without any kind of care or worry, and
Yeah.
you just you never think about that those feelings like are exactly they're the same thing. It's like you can really cripple yourself for a long time. Like for me, like I think I went through a relationship when I was like 21 or 22 that emotionally, until I learned how to learn from it, it crippled me for like 6 years. Or 22, no, less than that, like 4 or 5 years. It's like
Yeah.
where I had really dated with other women, and like I just couldn't move forward. I was still stuck on one person. It's like you don't think about that. I don't know, and that's cruel. That's why I named the song "Cruel." I also named it "Cruel" because I talk about kids a lot, and I think people think kids are being sweet and understanding. But I think,
Right.
man, I think kids are the most cruel people in the world. We're heartless and they're thoughtless and careless, and I don't know.
Right.
That sounds really bad, but like they can be so selfish. Kids,
Yeah, well, kids can be that way, but still the most amazing thing about it is, especially when they're younger, is they can sort of they can be that way, and then all of a sudden they're best friends like 30 seconds later.
yeah,
Because they've forgiven and forgotten or whatever they do, and just go, oh, well, you're a jerk in that area, so I guess let's go play on the swings.
yeah.
you know?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe in a way we should be more like when we're kids, because
Oh, yeah.
like if we could like let stuff go and just like
Yeah.
hey, whatever, I'm over
Right.
it. You know what I mean? Like let's go swing. Only
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, instead of
Harboring.
perseverating on something which is my wife's word, by the way, because I can't take. But basically, it's harboring. But